Before we start talking about the new map, let me tell you a little story. Long ago, somewhere around 2007, when Warface had no actual Warface in it, not to mention Calico, Tsar, Warlord vests, and class helmets, when we just started working on this project, the first map that we started working on was Platform. You know, that big oil rig in the middle of the ocean? We always thought it was a very interesting and beautiful setting. Open seas, clouds, and, amidst all that, a gorgeous oil rig. We developed that map for quite some time, but for some reason, it just wasn't right. We just put it in the box and started working on other maps. But the idea itself and the desire to finally finish the map has never left us. We always wanted someday to finish it because it was about the principles and staying true to them. We knew that this map would turn out great, that it's a great idea from gameplay standpoint, that it's a beautiful setting, and finally, after these 11 years, with great pleasure, we're presenting you with the new map, Platform. As you may have guessed from my previous story, the new map is an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. Our ocean is frozen. That's why you'll be able to see floes and icebergs, and a lot of penguins on them. By the way, a little heads up, on this map, there will be the most epic Easter egg that you have ever seen in our game. You won't be able to find this Easter egg, so don't sweat it. It's really hard to do. But if for some reason someone is able to activate the Easter egg, you'll see the most epic, I won't even tell you what. In the new Blitz map, the action takes place not far from the southern coastline of Argentina. Around, you'll be able to see the frozen landscape and penguins. On this map, there are 4 places to get to the bombing site. 1 gate that can be opened, and 1 place with team climb that will let you stealthily sneak on the other team. The locations for the bombing sites are a special case for this map. The length from the starting point of each team is almost equal. That will definitely affect tactics and playstyle for both sides. All classes will feel at home with this new map. For snipers, we have a second floor with windows and central gates. Riflemen will feel comfortable while flanking or patrolling the spawn point of the defending team, whereas different corridors with a lot of corners will be liked by the medic and engineer players. The map has an original color pattern, never before seen in the game. Red and black industrial zones will definitely make it visually stand out among others that you have already played. It will be really easy to memorize the map itself. We made it so that 2 or 3 games will be enough to know where to go, where it is to bomb, and how to get to it. This map, of course, has places for team climbs, that this time received a different approach from us. It allows attack and defense to meet earlier than usual. We're talking several seconds at most after the beginning of the match. They will start fighting for the control of the second floor. It's very important for strategic play. It allows you to jump down to the defense of respawn point, get really fast to the bomb, so that's why we're certain that it will be used a lot and it will be really interesting to see in play. All in all, the map has a central pathway, a left one, a right one, and a separate pathway with a team climb, so it will be really simple to grasp. The objects and clutter on the map are simple as well and easy to read, mostly square, which will remind you of your favorite maps like Hangar, Oil Depot, so playing on will be comfortable. There will be no complex objects that the enemy can hide behind. All enemies will be very easy to read visually, so it will come down to who is a better shooter and who has better teamwork. We were really interested in creating things like the oil rig, and our aim was to make it realistic, comfortable, and simple to grasp from the standpoint of gameplay for the player. In the gaming field, you'll be able to find such things as housing complexes, containers, helicopter pads, and other points of interest. To make the matches even more pleasant, we worked on optimizing the objects in the game, so-called LODs, which in turn made all the models more realistic in any graphics setting setup. We are certain that we made the most beautiful PvP map because the amount of research put into it, all the reference material for oil rigs and platforms helped us to create it. I think we'll be able to create the real one now with the amount of knowledge that we've accumulated. Color was hard to balance because we wanted to make it visually pleasing but not distracting, and I think we were able to achieve it. When creating this map, our goal was to find balance between visual and gameplay. Because in real prototypes, there are parts that can negatively impact the gameplay. But we had to leave enough details to keep the feeling and the idea of this map. We're all happy that this map finally made its way to live servers, that these 10 years didn't go to waste. And maybe it's good that it's releasing now because we accumulated a lot of experience on how to create great maps, and the mode blitz that appeared along the way suits the map best. And we hope you will like it as much as we do.